Manega, she the lamha, Dramu, Lamu, Chamu, don't make quavis of Papo lady, Piotr. A day's eight of your people. Today, Tapido, a day's eight of your home. Manega, Janza. Trouble progress, see outside, think a yes or Shumapa, Yogi Tao. Lagi Juaro, say that she taking Konjim Mamma, Secretary Tashina. Say that I see outside video. So so we have money, Paima, Secretary Tashina. Close the case at the Canada. Capanamazo, Joe. Tashina soda Uriaga. Kimu power. Yana Sable, out of Sable Duaro. Picum of Peru. To a lea, you blight them. Paul Ade Chomu Iones. She was saying that day of Yuzuhuga Kuna Kilamida Kore Ki Hune Chogyo Sanjib Chetora. A Piego Tazia Nile, to your Sanjib Bepol Erale tape later. Tape it up. Swamato Tusote. Be who let me pour out. Tina picked up Talema Poro. Tugu, Naine Atabaluna Uria de Pala, 2 years Sanjebe. I will never say you, Gale. You a Zubi Sandovolia de Pala. Here I go, I will provide say outside. Suicide Kalai Pasra Davia. Pomu progress say outside check and yes or Shumapa. We move progress say outside check and yes or Shumapa. Here I hold up Jogaba. Whoever seen a Saudi command, Jogu progress say outside check and yes or Shumapa. Langi Joga, Secretary Tachendora. Say it Tachi, Piki, Konji, Mamba. Porai Ayo Molota, Mammy Dai, Petty Tashin, Julia, Secretary Tashin, Police Gana Doroche, Sita Witoti, Chedia. And I had the chain and the Chiniana Lucy Chidega and Nachi Savoli, so added. How will call on toilet about it? Mania Jovi, Dine Tapi of Joyoma, Dine Evil Lady, Secret of Joyoma.
Yesterday, Sayadawgyi spoke about how in one step one can observe this as 3 parts. Lifting, moving, and placing. And he didn't describe this in detail yet, so today he needs to go over this in detail. Yesterday he spoke about how at the moment of lifting, to apply effort and aim, observe steadfastly. The present benefit that is gained by the yogi in doing this is purity of mind. The mind becomes free of defilements. So at the time when one is able to apply ardent effort and accurate aim so that the observation is steadfast, then the mind is free of faults. And this is the first benefit gained. This purity of mind is because virya doesn't give laziness as well as the other kilesas, other unwholesome dhammas, a chance to arise. It takes their place. And accurate aim, when the mind meets the object head on, this aiming factor is the direct opposite of sloth and torpor, or tinamida. So these two factors, first of all, what is able to get the upper hand over laziness, and secondly, the factor which is the direct opposite of sloth and torpor. When these factors are there, that means that laziness doesn't have a chance to arise. And because of aiming, sloth and torpor also doesn't have a chance to arise. Because of the presence of ardent effort and the opposite of sloth and torpor, which is aiming, accurate aim, which is a jhanic factor. So this type of practice is what is indicated by the slogan or saying that in the moment of lifting, apply effort, aim, observe steadfastly. At the moment of rising, apply effort, accurate aim, observe steadfastly. At the moment of falling, apply effort, accurate aim, and observe steadfastly. In walking, we observe at the moment of lifting, applying effort, aiming, and steadfast observation. At the moment of moving, at the moment of placing. And the result is that the mind becomes clean and pure. Every time one can observe the arising object in this way, the benefit is gained of mental purity. And this in Pali is citta visuddhi, purity of mind. If this happens one moment after another, many, many times, amazing energy is developed, is produced. So Sayadawgyi will continue to speak about this, and he will also speak about how one knows.
သူလည်းပဲအမှတ်တော်ရသွားတာပဲကြောတဲ့ခိုက်တာမှာအောက်ကတွန်းတင်ပြီးတော့မြင့်တက်သွားတယ်လို့ကြောခြင်းနဲ့စိတ်အစစ်စစ်နဲ့တရားအဲ့ဒါကိုမသိသေးပေမဲ့လို့ကြွားရုံကြွားတဲ့ချုပ်ကြီးနှစ်ခုတည်းကတစ်ခုပုံမှာရောက်သွားတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဆက်ဝိုင်းကိုမြားနေပြတဲ့အခါမှာဆက်ဝိုင်းအကွက်တစ်ခုတည်းမှာရောက်သွားအမှတ်ရပါတယ်ဒါအတုသယောဂီတွေမှာအဲ့ဒီသဘောမျိုးပါပဲတော့လက်ကြည့်ပါများလို့ရှိရင်ဆက်ဝဲတဲ့တဖြည်းဖြည်းနီးလာတော့ပဲဆောက်ဘူးခေါ်တဲ့အချက်ကိုကလည်းမောင်ပြစ်နေတော့တာပဲတော့အဲ့ဒီဘယ်ရောက်သွားပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်မြတ်ပြတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ဘယ်တော့များပျော်မလဲဆိုတာကြည့်ပေါ့ဘယ်လိုများနေရထိုင်ရတာချမ်းသာမလဲဆိုတာကြည့်ပေါ့ရုပ်ရည်ဒီတိုင်းပဲတကယ်အရှိကြွရုံနဲ့ကြွကျင်တဲ့စိတ်တကယ်ရှိဟုတ်ရှိတဲ့ဟာကိုပိပိချက်ချက်သိသွားလို့ရှိရင်ဝန်ဆောင်မှုတွေဖြစ်လာမယ်တက်တက်တိုးပြီးတော့သိဉာဏ်တွေဖြစ်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဝန်ဆောင်မှုကဒီဂရီတွေတက်လာတာပဲပို့ပြီးတော့ဝန်ဆောင်မယ်အဖြစ်ပြက်ကိုခတ်သွက်သွက်သိမြင်တဲ့အပိုင်းရောက်သွားပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဟိုဝန်ဆောင်မှဝန်ဆောင်ပြောမှပြောချမ်းသာမှချမ်းသာဆိုတော့ဗောလေလူကဘုံချမ်းသာရဲ့အစာပေါင်းများစွာထားတဲ့ချမ်းသာဆိုတာတွေ့လာမှာပါပဲကိုယ်ကမမျှော်လင့်ပေမဲ့လည်းတွေ့လာမှာပဲဘာဖြစ်လို့ဆိုအလုတ်ကဖြစ်နေတာပါဒီခြားခြားသာဒီတပတ်တွင်လုပ်ကြည့်ပါတပတ်မဟုတ်လည်းပဲနှစ်ပတ်လောက်ဒီခြားသာလုပ်ကြည့်ပါတွေ့ပါလိမ့်မယ်နှစ်ပတ်လောက်မှအဲ့ဒီအခြေအနေမျိုးမရောက်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဒီယောဂီဟာညွန့်တဲ့အတိုင်းယူတည်တည်စိစိဆက်ဆက်မလုပ်ဘူးဆိုတာပြပါတယ်
When we apply effort and accurate aim all the time on the lifting action, then the mind will stick to the matter or on some physical quality. What sticks on that object is the quality of sati or mindfulness. And what settles onto the object is samadhi, concentration, what sinks into the object. It's similar to when we're throwing darts at a target. We have to hit the target, the dart has to penetrate into the target. So we aim at the target, and even before we're able to hit the bullseye, if we can still hit some part of the target, then we can get points. So for the yogi, we apply effort to get our mind to the object of lifting, and the mind sticks to it. And when that happens, we know the matter at a gross level, or we know the lifting leg. We don't yet know the true nature. If we are knowing the manner of lifting up or the form of the leg, that is not yet knowing true nature. But still, it's like being able to hit the target somewhere. We get points as a yogi when we know the manner or the form. So we don't yet know the qualities that are there in the lifting, such as tightness or lightness, or we don't know the series of intentions that causes the lifting to occur. But we know the physical leg, we know the physical matter of the lifting, we know the leg. And at the start, this is what it's like for yogis. This is what they know. But we keep on trying, we keep on going, and as we do, we get closer and closer to the bullseye. And then, as in shooting darts, when we can finally hit the bullseye, you can imagine how happy a person is when they finally become able to hit the bullseye with their dart. And the yogis also, when the mind comes to know the qualities of the lifting and the intention to lift the leg, then the yogi is very happy. When the yogi comes to know more than this, they become even happier. And when the yogi sees the fast arising and passing away of mind and matter, the yogi becomes very happy and experiences a pleasure that is far greater than that of sense pleasures. So, if one, we should try to work in this way of observing with applied effort and accurate aiming the lifting and the moving and the placing, even though we aren't hitting the bullseye yet. We should try to keep on applying aim and effort. And if we work carefully in this way, within 1 week, take this 1 week now and work carefully, and you will see special things. Or take 2 weeks to work carefully, because you can surely see what has been just described develop. But if in 2 weeks you don't experience this, then it shows that the yogi is not working respectfully, carefully, and with continuity.
Guru Tatipatantia Ato Mamatire Pianga Amiazu Pokuri Tipanere Yola Vimelo Hunetai Titi Jasa Malupene Kapo Kayoyo Mayote Lude Pokuri Tora Tira Lana Letina Chara Letina Davane Elu Tigaro Eque Toque Sado Desani Tine Bamam Chavo Duruave Teddy Eamure Quay Doria Quay Tay Santa Duari Levetru Dora Dora Luticabaya The DJ Duruvel Poido Palisa Maro Piatavale.
Most people on the outside who don't know about the practice of satipatthana, as the yogis are doing now, or people who come to the practice and practice in a superficial way, they know when they lift the foot, they know that they're lifting. They know that they're moving. They know that they're placing. But this type of knowing is no different from what dogs or coyotes or other animals know. These animals know that they are going, that they are walking. And this is said in the text.
Satuba Lati Suravali Tatawa Vesur Asway Lutatua Surave Asway body Luvesur Asway body Elihago Masulonamo Pira Atama Kore Chiwatama Asway body Luriti Babi Melo Kurema she needed a cowley to Havoli. Edalia Mativu Suravoli. Eddie of Matinia Leve, အဲ့ဒါလည်းပဲမစွန့်လွတ်နိုင်ပါဘူးမခွာနိုင်ပါဘူးပြီးတော့ကမ္မထတရားနှလုံးသွင်းခြင်းလည်းမဖြစ်နိုင်ပါဘူးအခုလိုတတိပဌာန်ဘာဝနာတရားလည်းမဖြစ်နိုင်ပါဘူးဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတော့တိရစ္ဆာန်အသိနဲ့ကဘာမှခွာခြားမှုမရှိလို့ပါပဲ
The type of knowing that the people have when they either don't know about Satipatthana practice or they do it superficially, the way they know that they are walking. This type of knowing cannot eliminate the belief in self. And it also cannot dispel the belief that there's a soul inside of us, that when we die, although our body dies, this soul is still there and it doesn't die. That's another type of belief. And this type of knowing also does not amount to meditation or satipatthana practice. And the reason why is because this type of knowing is no different from what animals know.
Swabhugo Yudhi Sisi Sasa Tikisakriya, Tatisakriya Surabhi. Swabhu Pore Boli, Mayamana Shumate Yogi Boko. There is Yogi Boko yet. Joazekanama, Pilari, Tawari. Georgian Sins, Joyo Sins. How can it don't like the low body? Edali Tifame. Edali Tifaluchi. Don't deny it. Why your Leoti ha? Povadore Yoti ha. Parile. Was Jote Tora. The Jote Tora the Tita Pale. The Tia Yantia. Era Naguti, era Naguna, no Chalaluci, Jana Tonya, Tatolem Ho, Perinaku, Pokulem Ho. Attack only hold the last, attack only them ho. Chechima Pogotado as well. Chutore, era Liti Laitana. Pido, Kamatana Pietore. CJ Lungaye. အကြောင်းအရာတွေဝင်လာတယ်အဲဒီအကြောင်းအရာတွေကတော့ကြွမှုပေါ်ခြင်းပေါ်လေလည်းငင်းအစိတ်တဝိရိယရွေစုမှုချိန်သားကြိုက်တာဒီပေါ်မှာတတိလေးကတ်သွားတာစိတ်ကလေးစိတ်ချသွားတာကြွမှုမှတ်တဲ့အခါမှာအဲ့ဒီအလုံးရဲ့ခုနအလုံးကလေးကိုလည်းသိသွားတာပဲဒီအလုတ်ကလေးဖြစ်ချင်းအကြောင်းလေးတွေပေါ်လာတာအဲ့ဒါကမ္မထံခေါ်ရတယ်ကျွမ်းမှုကာယကိုသိချာချာစိတ်အဆိုင်ချိန်သားခဲ့ပြီးတော့ပေးတော့အဲ့ဒီပုံမှာတတိကလေးဖြစ်လာတယ်တတိလေးဖြစ်လာတော့အဲ့ဒီပုံမှာစိုက်ချသွားတယ်တတိပဋ္ဌာနာလည်းဖြစ်သွားတယ်ကမ္မထံလည်းဖြစ်သွားတယ်တတိပဋ္ဌာနာလည်းဖြစ်သွားတယ်ဒါကကြွခြင်းလည်းငင်းဆရာဆိုင်ချိန်သားကပြီးတော့ဆွေးနွေးစွာရှုလို့အဲ့ဒီပုံမှာတတိလေးကပ်ပြီးတော့စူးစူးစိုက်အဲ့ဒီပုံမှာစိုက်ကြသွားတဲ့အတွက်အဲ့ဒီခိုက်တာမှာရှိနေတဲ့ကြွရုပ်အစဉ်စဉ်နဲ့ကြွခြင်းနဲ့နန္တရားအစဉ်စဉ်သို့မဟုတ်ကြွခြင်းနဲ့နန္တရားအစဉ်စဉ်နဲ့ကြွရုပ်အစဉ်စဉ်ပေါ်လေးသိမြင်လာတာ
When the yogi observes the lifting with respect and meticulous care, sakasakuriya, satisakuriya in Pali, when they do this without a break, then they're able to see the series of intentions involved. They're able to see the true nature that is involved in that moment. The matter involved, the series of intentions involved. They're able to see that, for example, it's as though the foot is being pushed up, as though there's pushing up from below. So they know the stiff and tense air element, stiffness and tension, or they know the lightness. So what is that? That is the lifting, that is matter. And they also know the mind that is knowing this. So if you subtract both the mind and the matter that is involved in lifting, there's nothing else in the moment of lifting, just mind and matter, the intention to lift and the lifting. So immediately when one sees this, the view that there's a self in there, a being, is eliminated because of what one sees. And seeing like this, knowing in this way, amounts to meditation. It is pure and clean. What is happening here is that effort is applied to observe the object, and there's accurate aim, and sati sticks to the object. And, sorry, I don't know how to say this, so I know I read it, but please excuse me a minute. So this amounts to meditation because the previous, the observation is, we are doing, kamatana literally it means the foundation for work. And when we observe the lifting and effort, aiming, mindfulness are present, collected on the object, then these factors are like the work that we do. And so knowing in this way amounts to kamatana or meditation. When the mind observes steadfastly like this, also there's sati involved. Sati is sticking to the object, and samadhi also occurs. So in this way, the object is the basis for our awareness, and that is satipatthana. So as soon as the lifting arises, one observes steadfastly, sati sticks to the object, and the mind is collected upon the object. And at that moment we know either the series of lifting up, we know the qualities involved in the lifting, or we know the series of intentions, or we know, so we know in this way.
ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တ attva အစွဲနဲ့အတ္တစွဲပေါ့လေအဲ့ဒီအတည်ကလေးဝင်လိုက်တာလည်းပဲခုနအဲ့ဒီအစွဲလေးပြောသွားတယ်မရှိတာကိုအရှိလုပ်ပြီးတော့စွဲလာတဲ့ဟာပေါ့လေအခုလို့ရှုတော့တကယ်အရှိအမှန်တရားကိုသိလိုက်တာလည်းပဲမဟုတ်တာကိုအဟုတ်လုပ်ပြီးတော့စွဲနေတဲ့အစွဲဟာအဲ့ဒီတော့ဖြစ်ခွင့်မရတော့အဲ့ဒီအစွဲလေးကျွတ်သွားတယ်
Because one observes at the moment of lifting, one sees that there's stiffness and the foot goes up, and there's a series of intentions involved. So if one knows either one of these, the stiffness, the lightness, or the series of intentions, then one is knowing sabhava, or true nature, and one is knowing correctly. When there is knowing what is correct, this dispels knowing in the wrong way, knowing wrongly. In the moment of lifting, there's stiffness, or tension, or lightness. Not a person. This is just matter. Not a person, not a being, not a self or a soul. And there's the intention to lift that occurs in a series. This is Dhamma, or mind, not a person, a being, or a soul. And in this way, both the view that there's a self as well as a soul, something that continues to exist after death, both when one knows the intention or the matter involved in lifting, when this knowledge arises, these views of self or soul are eliminated. When we look at what is not there and attach to it, then beliefs arise. But when we see what is really there, then a wrong belief has no chance to arise. It's eliminated or removed.
ဒီနေရာဌာနမှာဘေကုန်းသုံးချက်ပေါ်လေပေါ်ထွက်လာပါတယ်ဘသူကြွတာလဲကြွသူကဘသူလဲကြွရေးဆိုတာဘာလဲဘာကြောင့်ကြွပါသလဲဆိုတာပေါ့လေကြွလာပါသလဲဘေကုန်းသုံးချက်ယောဂီတိတိတော့ဖြည့်ကြည့်ပေါ့လေစိတ်ထဲက ကြွသူဟာကောနာပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လားတ attva လားယောက်ျားသွားလို့ရှိရင်ယောက်ျားသွားနေတာလားကြွနေတာလားမိန်းမကြွလို့ရှိရင်လည်းမိန်းမကြွနေတာလားမျိုးသမီးလားမျိုးသားလားဆိုတော့ကြွသူကဒါလည်းမေးကိုအဲ့ဒီကြွခြင်းဆိုတာကဘာလဲဘာကြောင့်ကြွရသလဲကိုယ်ထဲမှာရှိနေတဲ့အတ္တကောင်လေးကကြွလို့တိုက်တွန်းလို့ကြွတာလားသို့မဟုတ်အထက်ကပရမအတ္တကြီးကပေါ့လေစိတ်ခိုင်းလို့ကြွတာလားကြွမှုဖြစ်တာလားအဲ့ဒီမိဂုံးလေးတွေစိတ်ထဲမှာဖြည့်ကြည့်ကြပေါ့
In this place, there are 3 questions to ask. Who is walking? What is walking? And why is there walking? So the yogis should answer this for yourselves in your mind. Who is the walker? Is it a person? If a man is walking, is it a man? If a woman is walking, is it a woman? Is it a male who walks? A female who walks? Ask yourself, what is walking? Why does walking happen? Is it because a soul inside of you orders it to happen? Or because a supreme being commands to walk? So you should answer these questions for yourself. So, audience, can you answer this question, these questions? How do you answer these questions?
Any kind of my church in a season, Nandayane, a popo tabiro, don't give me to death, what a joy of since Davashida. Church in a season, a ballet, Tatuala, Pogola, Jaujala, Mimala, Bamamu, church in a season, don't give me to kill a ballet to a Yojala, Mimala, Pokula, Tatuala, Pamamu. And yes, well, had an attack on Lela, Chivatama Lela. Any Chivatamale, kindly the Paramatamagila, Creator, Creator, Leia, Bolidonila, Chinsago. Era apsi polo she George and say since in it, joy since it. A gulu tiri chaja you tiri sees as a malo. Tinamyogo, Queblo Tiduavi Soloche, Kona Asweri, Shiro. George so I level, George and say that joy since it. Sister Pinny, the boy, Nale. Pajang Juania, the less level, Georgina since in Jow, Juania, that's what I want. Creator kind of Gemagia, the Java kind of Uzavoli. Georgina since Jow, nobody tea lama daddy. Every go everywhere tea lama. The little tea or no, a good Georgia Kanama. The Gashi, oh, she needed Georgiana say since in Nandia, Joy, since you dear, dear, oh. Did it charge a Jomugo? See, I say, Chindaga below Mapas or a volley. See, I say, Taro, Piena Bueno. Chindaga Taro, say her, Chotom Doro. Elemaria, say, Kliha. Tashina secretary, Piena. Ediboma, the Lilia Galalishi, says in Yinamu Bueno. Diboma Saita Nero Kona, Kamagozi, Iozi Yodalamshi. The man Yabi or Saita. Say Susu Sicily Piena. Tabruma Yeno Yao. They did such a Maji, Guagupian Sinsaji. Eddie Kaitani. The Mene Erali Magre Pita Dolochi, the Menisas. Bawanale Pitore, Kamatana Pitore, Bawanale, the Libida Bawanale Pitore. Second and Piniloshi, the Menima Soloshi, a chamber, Kamatana Pitore, the Libida Bawanale Pitore. Eddie, a junior, but it will lamale, so the K a deep kilame, a she time, a deep kilame.
If a male yogi is walking, if a female yogi is walking, if a lay person is walking, is it a person? Is it a man? Is it a woman? Is it a monk? One has to search for the walker. There's a series of intentions to walk, and there's a series of tension and lightness. In this series of intention to walk, is there a being, a person? Is there a man or a woman? No. There's just the intention to walk. In the series of moments of tension, of lightness, is there any man, any woman, any being? No. Is there anything like a soul that people believe is there? Is there a supreme being who is making his creation walk? So we have to think about this. And if that answer comes to your mind, well, if there's when one sees clearly that there's a series of intentions and a series of lifting, then one will no longer have this belief anymore in a self or in a creator. There's just a series of intentions and a series of lifting or going. Because of the series of intentions, walking occurs. It doesn't happen because of a creator. And one will come to know this through the practice for oneself. To know this in the moment of lifting. To know the lifting, the matter that occurs. To know the series of intentions to lift or to walk. Apply effort, accurate aim, and observe steadfastly. When there's effort to observe the object, then defilements don't enter the mind. When there's aiming, the mind doesn't slip off the object. And so the mind is clean. When sati comes to stick upon the object, then there will be no defilements entering the mind stream. And further, the mind won't go here and there to objects of sense pleasures. The mind will be collected, unified on the object. No one can deny that this happens. So try and observe for yourself. And if you are able to observe in this way, to note the object in this way for 1 minute, this amounts to meditation. This amounts to satipatthana bhavana. What is the benefit? The benefit is that true knowledge occurs. One will know what is really there as it is.
Di kama yunna nepsha twepchita maswa timeva sure niyama thongsa aya. Na yunna nepsha twepchita maswa timeva sure niyama thongsa aya. Nane yu twepchit nida ko tiri chacha tila da ba. Da balu ma nyin lo ma ya bu. Di iti ha Saga ပြောလို့သိတာမဟုတ်ကိုလေ့လာတဲ့စာကပြောလို့သိတာမဟုတ်ဘူးဆရာကပြောထားလို့သိတာလည်းမဟုတ်ဘူးသမီးတက်တက်တာဘာလဲဘယ်လိုလဲဘာကြောင့်လဲဆိုတော့အတွေးတက်တက်နဲ့သိတာလို့မဟုတ်ဘူးအခုလိုနီးနေပေါ်လေကျွမ်းမှုဘောကစိတ်အားဆိုင်ချိန်ကြမြတ်စွာရှိမှပါဆိုတဲ့ယောဂီအလုပ်ကိုရိုးသေးသေးလှုပ်လို့သိလာတာဆိုတာပေါ့လေအဲ့ဒါကောင်းကောင်းမှတ်ဖို့လိုပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီအတိမျိုးမှကိုယ်ပဲအတိခေါ်ပါတယ်
At this time, nama rupa, cause effect, to know these is correct. So at this time one will know how mind and matter, nama and rupa, occur together. This is not known because of having heard it from a teacher, having studied it in a book, having read about it, and it's also not known simply by thinking about it, analyzing it. It's due to having done the work of applying effort. As soon as an object arises, to aim and make effort and firmly observe. So when the yogis do this work, then they come to know. So one has to do the work of observing the object when it arises with aim and effort to make steadfast observation. And the knowledge that arises is personal knowledge. This is your own knowledge.
Amati said hello. စိတ်စီကြတဲ့အကျိုးလည်းငရသလိုအဲ့ဒီစီကြမှုလေးတွေတစ်ခုနဲ့တစ်ခုဆက်ဆက်ပြီးတော့အားပြေလာတဲ့အခါယုံနာနှောကကွဲသီးကအတ္တဒိဋ္ဌိกว่าကြွတဲ့ခိုက်တာမှာကြွခြင်းနဲ့စိတ်အစစ်စစ်နဲ့ကြွရုပ်အစစ်စစ်ရှင်ရင်းကဒါလေးကွဲသီးလာပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တ attva မဟုတ်ယောက်ျားမိန်းမမဟုတ်အတ္တကောင်မဟုတ်ဟုတ်တာကတော့နာနဲ့ရုပ်ပဲဆိုတာပေါ့လေရှင်းရှင်းလင်းလင်းတခါတည်းသိတော့တာပဲတမအဲ့ဒီခါမှာခုနကကိုကအတ္တဒိဋ္ဌိဆိုတာပေါ့လေအကောင်လေးရှိတယ်လို့ဆွဲထားတဲ့ဟာခွာကြသွားတာပဲအဲ့ဒါဖြစ်ခွင့်မရဘူးအဲ့ဒီဖြစ်ခွင့်မရတာကိုပဲခွာကြသွားတယ်လို့ဆိုပါတယ်တမအဲ့ဒီအကျိုးနောက်ထပ်ပေါ်လာတတ်ပါတယ်စိတ်စင်ကြယ်တဲ့အကျိုးပေါ်မှာအမတ်တွေကောင်းလို့စိတ်စင်ကြယ်တဲ့အကျိုးပေါ်မှာအဲ့ဒီအမှန်တိုင်းသိလာပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ဒီအတ္တဒိဋ္ဌိကွာတော့တာအဲ့ဒီအကျိုးရတာအဲ့လိုမသိသမျှတော့အတ္တဒိဋ္ဌိအကောင်လေးရှိတယ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေဆိုးလေးရှိတယ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေဒီဆွဲကမကျွတ်ပါဘူး
When one's observation is consecutive, occurring one after another, the present benefit that is gained is purity of mind. The mind becomes clean. And further, one sees mind and matter occurring together. And this removes the view of self. When one sees that there's just mind and matter occurring, one knows there's no woman, no man, no soul. The idea that there's a soul inside us is removed. Removed means that it has no chance to arise. This is a benefit that comes, a further benefit that comes, following on gaining purity of mind. When one's notings become continuous, then, when one knows what is as it is, then the view of self or soul is removed. And if we don't know in this way, this belief will be there. There's a soul, there's a self.
Buddha စကားထူလေးတုံထားပါတယ်စံပချညာတဲ့ဉာဏ်ဆိုတာတည်ခြင်းပါပဲတည်သောဉာဏ်သို့သောအဲ့ဒီတည်သောဉာဏ်ကသူများပြောလို့သူပြောနေသိတာမဟုတ်စပ်ပေးရသိတာမဟုတ်စဉ်းစားလို့သိတာမဟုတ်ဘူးအခုလိုအားထုတ်လို့စံပညာဆိုတာပေါ့လေမှန်မှန်ကန်ကန်သိလာတာ နီလမှန်နဲ့အားထုတ်လို့နီလမှန်တိုင်းသိလာတာအဲဒါစံကျင်ညာခေါ်တယ်သိလို့ရှိရင်လည်းပဲအပြည့်အဝသိလာတာတပိုင်းစားမဟုတ်ဘူးစံကျင်ညာပြည့်ပြည့်ဝဝသိလာတာ Hello, dear level to see a team of who Kurendida, San Kurendida, Sanjina Kurendida, Mamanganga teacher, people some new teacher, Kurend teacher, Erama let me at the cover. Hello, don't have a rest of your.
This type of knowledge, the Buddha called sampajanya. Janya means knowing, or the intelligence which knows. It's not something that is known due to hearing. It is samjanya. That is, it is knowledge that comes about because of practicing according to the correct method. So it is correct knowing. One knows fully, not just part. And it's not second-hand knowing. One knows for oneself. So this part of sampajanya, sam and janya, means knowing correctly, knowing completely, and knowing personally. This is practical knowledge.
Erago Pachinya Kovare, the Chasi, Kogo Ulu shoot at Nina Kurendida Tiha, Sadi de Tuchare, Tuisavilo Tide Atina Tuchare, Tavolo Pachinya, Turuchaja Tida, Kogo Piavia, Tuchaja Tide, Pedro Yasavia, I don't know, don't have a.
Knowing in this way is not confusing, and therefore is called patjanya. And this means that one knows distinctly. For example, one sees intention completely separate from matter. One sees mind separately and matter separately, not mixed up. One sees them as distinctly different things. So this is distinct knowing. And this knowledge is special in comparison to what one has learned from reading or from hearing, or to what one can learn through reflecting or analyzing. It's special in relationship to these other types of knowing. So this type of knowledge is knowing distinctly and in a special way.
Janga Puyamaro Namarubana Yatava Dasana Deki Visuti Namalo Helupia Tavada who Legin de Choyogo Tribta Nina Desha Suicide Malo Nane Yoko Volitito Namarubana Chore Kaitam Gulu Nina Shulo Didaha Namarubana Yatavada and a whole day Mazatita Lunile Mane, Lunule Malila Dare, the Gale Tere Shooter. Tere Shulumina Yatavada and a Korea. Either Mandai Dimi Babi Solution. Did she whistle Dina? Diha Sintela Atamapau, Atamohu, Pugu Tatuamohu, Jogjamima Mohu, Hotaga, Nane Yopes, Ravoli, Eddie Sinjedore, Eddie Sinjede, Julie, Susu Sessa, you did the Mate Pocoli solution. The part we are. The part we are, they will say to us in Jamushi, they will solution or the yogi garo Congo Alomolo Fu Suraboli. Tata the Alam Shivu, San Alam Shivu. A local Tamot Habido, Yanumu Shivu Surapia. Here, Nega 20 Rotila with solution, the yogi ha, the local Tambota. Sisi Satsa, you did a low test, Rabbi Piavare. Hello, yogi, yogo. Bigger level, take you, Miara Pogo, take you. Competencia, the yogi, take shit. Tiro, Bima level, Kuturi, Pibiro. Competencia, a chick haya on body. A chick haya not to me look for a malova. A chick haya yogi, pure. Pipina yogi body. Susan Java say, look. Living in a Titoyan at Tine, Tia Sotalepa.
The text explained that Nama Rupang Yatawa Dasanang Tetivi Sudi Nama. That means to see mind and matter. Seeing mind and matter as they really are is called Deti Visuddhi, or purity of knowing, purity of vision. So when one observes the lifting and sees clearly mind and matter, this is knowledge that occurs because of applying the correct method. Because of working correctly. One knows the method, one applies it, and one observes directly what is there. One sees it as it is. So seeing what is as it is purity of knowing. There's no self or woman or man involved in what one sees. What one knows is clean and pure. So when yogis work respectfully and carefully, they can come to see this in 1 week. They can gain this type of understanding. If the yogis have not developed purity of mind, if there's no faith, if there's no desire to gain the benefits, or if the yogis have not yet gained purity of mind, then it means that there is not faith in the work, no desire to get the benefits, or not valuing the work. If in a few days the yogi is able to get this benefit, then those around they admire that person. And the meditation teachers also love this type of yogi. So when those around admire, this is wholesomeness that arises. So in order for wholesomeness to arise, and in order for to become loved, not necessarily to become loved by the teachers, but for this good situation to happen, Sayadawgyi hopes that all of you will be able to work and become true yogis. That's all for today.